Global climate change is the biggest threat to humanity and the environment in the 21st century. And like the rest of the world, Zimbabwe is not spared. Zimbabwe is experiencing increased frequency of droughts, heat waves, hailstorms, tropical cyclones, and floods. Climate change is an urgent threat to agriculture and food systems in Africa, increasing risk of food deficits and poverty cycles for millions of African households. In response, the government of Zimbabwe has introduced various programs that bolster agricultural production and food systems in the new normal of climate change. The government has taken a giant step by launching a Future Grains for Africa program, which is led by the University of Zimbabwe to harness the genetic resources and heritage of Africa to create innovative food products to ensure food nutrition and income security for Zimbabwe and beyond. The Future Grains for Africa program is dedicated to the cultivation and utilization of disease and drought-tolerant crops that are currently underutilized. Among the focal crops are finger millet, pearl millet, and sorghum. This groundbreaking program is not only empowering farmers to produce high yields, but also promoting generation of new companies and entrepreneurs that explore innovative ways to add value and transform future grains into a variety of nutritious food products. Graduate innovators have formed 3 startup companies. 1. Future Foods Private Limited. 2. Zinovaka Foods Private Limited. 3. Innov Foods, funded by the government of Zimbabwe under a startup program of the University of Zimbabwe Innovation Hub to process future grains into various food products that include sorghum-based pasta, future grains porridge, and future grains puffs. This demonstrates the versatility of these future grains for Africa in meeting diverse dietary needs in the changing climate. Another big initiative led by the University of Zimbabwe, pursuant to the government of Zimbabwe's considerable effort to build climate-resilient food systems, is the use of science, technology, and innovation to drive a value chain for a heritage-based sweet potato. Sweet potato, with its remarkable resilience to harsh environments and rich nutritional profile, has offered promise as a solution to the challenges posed by climate change. Sweet potato is packed with better protein quality, higher content of fermentable fiber, essential vitamins including provitamin A, and high iron content, making it an ideal ingredient for nutritious and delicious food products. As part of the government of Zimbabwe's drive to promote generation of new industries and new entrepreneurs that respond to the changing needs and requirements of society and global environmental changes, including climate change, the University of Zimbabwe recently established a company, VN Agro Private Limited. The company has a bread and confectionery plant which produces bread and confectionery made from sweet potato. The University of Zimbabwe has been inspired by the government of Zimbabwe's heritage-based education 5.0 philosophy, which is largely concerned with generation of goods and services for the benefit of society. This initiative contributes towards increasing the supply of affordable and highly nutritious bread on the market. The program is training and empowering thousands of farmers in Zimbabwe for increased production of fresh sweet potato with a ready market that increases farmers' income, thereby promoting economic growth and strengthening local economies. The University of Zimbabwe's Sweet Potato Value Chain Initiative is therefore not only stabilizing food supply chain in the changing climate, but creates economic opportunities for farmers and food-related businesses. As part of the government of Zimbabwe's considerable efforts towards zero emissions and empowering communities to build climate-resilient food systems and sustainable livelihoods, the University of Zimbabwe has initiated a project to explore the potential of non-timber forest products, NTFPs, in search of heritage-based solutions that can be amplified through science, technology, and innovation. The overall purpose of the project is to promote the protection of indigenous forests for carbon sequestration and empowering of communities by value-adding the locally available fruits. By harnessing the potential of NTFPs, particularly the ubiquitous indigenous fruits of Africa, the University of Zimbabwe has developed innovative food products from majanje or mashuku fruit, a drought-tolerant tree species prevalent in Zimbabwe's Miombo woodlands. The products notably include mixed fruit jam, maheu, pulpy juice, and cookies. This initiative not only provides economic opportunities for communities in a changing climate, but also promotes biodiversity conservation and sustainable environmental management practices. University of Zimbabwe, educating to change lives.